Well, hello everybody. That's my Alan Rickman impression, by the way. Let me know what you think. Howdy, everyone. Happy Friday. It is finally the weekend. We've made it through another week. And we are here a lot earlier than what we normally are. Obviously. Which I can tell is a shock to a lot of people. But yeah, doing a bit of an earlier stream today. We're going to do a couple of hours and then probably head off a little bit earlier than what we normally do. So maybe until about 7-ish, give or take. We'll see what our comfort levels are like. If I start getting a bit uncomfortable, we'll have to shoot off early, but we're open to a good couple of hours. We'll see. We're going to see pretty much how Fortnite treats us this afternoon. It has a habit of sometimes being either okay or giant pile of shit. So it depends. I know we did a bit last time, and then we played some Battlefield, and we were just not feeling it. Everything just, Fortnite was sweaty, Battlefield was just being crap. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Worst case, we can always jump back to Fallout and carry on with our story there. King's Mummy. How am I doing? How's my day today? It's going all right. Yeah, it's Friday. We cannot complain. It's the weekend, which is a Brucey bonus. How's your day been, my dude? Yeah, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna start as always. We're gonna start the stream on TikTok. And dive in. I'm just turning the volume up, by the way. I'm not a dog itching the ear. Turning the volume up. So start on TikTok. I'm going to change the vertical scene. Change all the scenes over. Make sure TikTok's on the vertical. It certainly is. What's the image there? Okay, we need to delete that. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Delete. Bink, bink, bink. There we go. It has actually loaded our Fallout character as well, which is good. Let's chuck all of our golds and bits and bobs. I will have a look at the screen in just a second, sorry. I do thoroughly apologise. I'm trying to move everything around on the TikTok scene first before we go. But we'll read chat in a second. Please just bear with me. There we go. Cool. Rock and roll. Lots of bits and bobs. Let's read the chats. Extend that. Girl, and I'm literally on Fortnite. Can I please play with you? Really big fan. Would I play with you? Could. Unfortunately, to everyone that has just asked, no, we won't be adding anyone and running any games. I have said on the streams before, we don't just play with random people, unfortunately. Yeah. it's the way that it is, unfortunately. You have to be. The only time really we do like a playing with fans type thing is if we've got a, if we've already got like a, you know, mutually, you've joined stream a couple of times, you've interacted in stream, and I know you. At the moment, I don't recognise any of you as people that have joined streams in the past. So unfortunately, yeah, I don't have we don't have a rapport. I don't know what you're like, and if you're liable to maybe just say things on stream that maybe we don't want, you know, you shouting on stream, like, I don't know, racist things or inappropriate things. So really sorry if that upsets you. Can I please add you? No. I feel like I'm gonna have to put a text thing on YouTube. I appreciate the subscription, Sarah. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, unfortunately we don't play with you know, random videos. So Fender, for example, here. Fender's joined quite a few streams, and he chats and he says hi and he comes in, and I recognise Fender. How are you doing, Fender? So Fender would be someone that we would run Fortnite with, because he does join streams and he interacts. But a lot of you have like just scrolled into this live by chance, scrolling through YouTube Shorts. Oh, he's... Is he in the bush? He's not in the bush, apparently. There's a guy behind us, though. I've lost him. Where is he? Oh, he's on the... That's surely a bot. No one's going to be standing there long enough to let me shoot him. Surely. I'm glad to hear you're well, Fender. Happy days. We're sticking with the Fallout vibe. You can't tell with the Fallout character that we've got. We're rocking with the Fallout still, as that is the main playthrough that we are doing on streams at the moment, is Fallout 3. If you enjoy Fallout 3, feel free to drop us a follow. And like I say, that is the main game that we're playing on stream at the moment. That was a bot, but they did seem to do a substantial amount of damage. Courtney Dutton. There is a streamer in your game, is there? How'd you know? He tries to run away. Dickhead. Hello there. With the follow. Hello there. And Noah with the follow as well. Let's call you Noah. Bro. Yeah, you know it. Supposedly. Well, Stray fan, I'm gonna call you. with the follow as well. Thank you very much for the follow, guys. All of you. Appreciate it. Got someone on the old Tiki Toki as well. Friends, fair. We're right in the middle of the zone, which doesn't fill me with a great deal of confidence. Let's be honest. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the likes. Hope you are all doing well on this Friday. What have we got planned? That is some awful shooting, let me tell you. Awful shooting. You know what? Oh, we got two. We can use one. Got purple shotgun as well. You know what? We'll have it. We'll have it. How have I been? Not so bad. Not so bad. It's I say it's Friday. It's the weekend. We can't complain. Man sent me a message. Nexray 898 is apparently also followed on Twitch, but it's not come up as a it's not come up as a thingamajiggy. A notification on Streamlabs. Which is weird. I think. British accent is fire. I mean, it depends, doesn't it? Some British accents are a bit shy. Would you like me to follow? Ah, we got beamed. That's up to you, Mr. Nuts. I'm not here to force anyone to smack the microphone. Force anyone to follow. It's down to you. Oh, Mr. Nuts has dropped a follow. Thank you very much. I should make donates for my stream. What do you mean? I appreciate that. For following, I will say these nuts. As you did follow. What an elite video that was. Was it Vine that was on originally? Thank you for the likes, Benjamin. I appreciate it. The way that the D's Nuts guy started like a whole thing. I shoot donations for cash. It's unfortunately, Fender, it's not as easy as it sounds. You can't, as far as I'm aware. I need to look into it properly, but as far as I'm aware, you can't just have people donate to you all the time. You have to have a certain amount of followers or subscribers, and then you can start accepting donations and things like that. But I don't meet that criteria, so unfortunately, we cannot accept donations. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Can you add me? Jack is Man City. Unfortunately, you can't add me. No, sorry. Do I play keyboard or controller? I play on controller. We play on the old Xbox. Notification with the follow, and Finjamin with the follow as well. Thank you guys for the follow. I appreciate you both. You only 10 but get cash. Well, Fender, keep your cash. keep your money. As an adult who has a full-time job, my sound advice to you is keep your money, pal. Save your money for another day. If I was, you know, if you were an adult, I would say, yeah, cool. But holy, he made me jump. Fucking hell. I honestly didn't expect him to be sat behind there. He caught us right off guard. Yeah, no, keep your money, Fender. I'm a random guy on the internet. And like I said, I can't take donations on YouTube anyway. I don't think. But hey, maybe you know, yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Who knows? If we don't, is what it is. Like I say, we've always said we're here just to play games and have fun and stream. If one day we miraculously make it into the big leagues and start making money from it, cool. If we don't, cool. I get to sit and just play games. Can you add me? Unfortunately not. MJ, you can't add me. Very, very sorries and all that. I think I'm literally gonna have to put a text thing on the YouTube vertical that just says, I can't add you, I'm sorry. Like, because the problem is that because we're playing Fortnite, YouTube and all the algorithms and all that jazz, that mean he's noob to face you. Yeah, he was, yeah, hiding behind the counter like that. No, the problem is with YouTube. Problem is it recognises that we're playing Fortnite. Eddie Munson with a 5. Thank you, Eddie Munson. How's the upside down? Presumably not good with, you know, the bats and all that jazz, but you know. Anyway, for the third time of attempting. Does that say Makani? Mahani? I think it says Makani. It's in a funky font, so I can't read it. I think it says Makani. Regardless, thank you for the following. I appreciate that. Yeah, YouTube recognises that we're playing Fortnite, and it recognises that Fortnite is most notably a game played by children. So what it does is it ends up, and I know this for a fact because my daughter does it, they can't get TikTok, obviously because they're children, but you can, a YouTube account's a lot easier to open. So most kids end up scrolling YouTube shorts as opposed to TikTok. And YouTube knows this. So as soon as someone's streaming Fortnite, it gets pushed. And then the problem with kids on the internet is, and with streamers and things like that, they scroll through a stream, probably instantly assume that I'm like the world's biggest streamer, and go, can I play? Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate that people want to play games, because I like playing games. But as a grown man, it doesn't go down too well playing games with kids. So if YouTube could start pushing my my lives to, oh, I don't know, adults. Oh, we're getting fucked right now. I don't know what was going on there, guys. Sorry. Rocket League play is high. Nice stream. I mean, that was pretty awful what happened there. I'm not gonna lie. Glamrock Freddy with the high and a 6-7. Wowzers. And with the follow. And with Peter E with the follow as well. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Have I ever got stream sniped? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Not as far as I'm aware of. But no, I feel like you're just being kind. Rocket League plays. That was a horrific play there. Demo. We're gonna follow. Thank you, Demo. What are we demoing? Don't doubt myself. We're warming up. We're just getting started. I don't think it helps that we've got the Fallout skin, which is like got probably the biggest hitbox. We'll get a win. We'll get a win in a minute, don't worry. We will get a win. Better than you. I doubt it. We're not great. We go to Sus Studios. Give subs, thank you for the sub Rocket League plays. If you have, appreciate you. Mohammed Makul said hi. Howdy, Mohammed. How the devil are you doing? I feel like the problem with Fortnite is that we said this before on a stream. Is it is just so unbelievably sweaty. Like, I feel like you used to be able to like play Fortnite and just chill. Oscar Friend with the likes. Thank you, Oscar Friend. I do appreciate that. I think Fortnite's just too sweaty. Way too sweaty nowadays. I say nowadays like I'm some old man. Oh, back in my day. See what I mean? I mean, that was some awful fucking shooting. Let's be honest, but I mean, I don't know how we lost that, to be honest. We're not in the groove. I've got my feet up. The feet are up. Let's put the feet down. Let's get concentrate. Let's get in the zone. Let me sit back on my slightly bruised testicles. Where did I get the skin from? Oh, Jesus. It was in the Battle Pass ages ago, I think, off the top of my head. Ouch. Wow, another D's nuts, but on YouTube instead. Do I want to play Fortnite with you? Unfortunately, not today, Mr. D's nuts. We're just doing a chilled out thing, and at the same time also have no idea who you are. So we tend not to do a playing with viewers thingamajiggy very often, just because, you know, the whole not knowing who people are and what their agenda is. Do you know what I mean? No way I had the battle pass. Lucky. It helps when you're an adult with adult money and you can just buy what you want. I mean, this is the battle pass. I haven't brought the battle pass in ages. Mostly because the stuff they put in it now is just pure shite, and I'm not that bothered about like what's in it. And we don't really play. We don't really play Fortnite a tremendous amount. Oh, Stray Kids is back. Technically speaking, you don't know someone unless you start meeting and talking. That is true. What we mean, though, is that if someone joins our stream who we've never spoke to or met before, we're not going to invite them to instantly play. What I do normally ask is that if you would like to play games at some point, all that I ask is that you just join in with streams, you chat. If you want to follow, cool. If you don't want to follow, cool. All that we ask is that you just join streams, you join in, you chat, interact, you build up a rapport so that we can get a judge of character with each other, and then we go from there. We've done that thus far. It's worked. So I did explain briefly. That's pretty bad. No, it's I was just explaining. Sorry if it came off being horrible. I was just explaining. It's I did briefly explain earlier. I don't think you were in the stream at the time, but the biggest problem that I've got at the moment is TikTok's fine. TikTok pushes a stream to everyone, but YouTube recognizes that Fortnite is primarily played by kids. So what we tend to get as well, which is more so my justification, YouTube recognizes that it's mostly kids that watch on YouTube Shorts. So pretty much everyone on YouTube who is asking to play games is probably between the ages of like 8 and 12. And I don't really want to play games with with kids. I'm a 30-year-old man. That's more so, but like I say, the reason behind it, I know what kids can be a pain in the arse. So because I know that they are mostly probably children, I do then ask that they join in, interact. That way I can get a judge of character of what sort of person they are. D with the follow. Thank you for D with the follow. Do you want to play Fortnite? Mr. D's nuts. Unfortunately, like I say, we're not doing playing reviews, as I've also just explained. So true, I'm 11 exactly Rocket League plays. I know how the algorithm works. It's one of those. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate, like, if I was a kid and I was watching a stream, I would probably be like, oh, I want to play. But at the same time, it is a little bit weird that lots of kids see viewers, or see streamers, that I'm quite clearly an adult. Like a grown... I'm a man. I don't think I look like... I don't think I look like a child. But the fact that kids just go onto, like, streams and are just like, can I play? Like, stranger danger and all that. You've got no fans. You got no friends. Unfortunately not. I'm sorry, D's nuts. Yeah, playing reviews isn't the way to go unless you're a family. But that's it. Pretty much. Yeah, I think the only time we ever did is just like the first stream we did like an afternoon stream on Fortnite. And so many people were joining, and I thought, you know what, maybe we'll try like a community day type thing. And then I think it was before the Tuesday before Christmas. I thought, you know what, we'll do it 2 days before Christmas. It'll be a cool little Christmas thing. See what the vibe is. But I got the vibe that everyone was going to be about 4 fucking years old. And then pretty much no one turned up because obviously they're all about 10 years old. I think like 2 people turned up, or 1 person turned up. We did like 2 games, and then I ended up just playing with people that actually know. But yeah, it's not a vibe. The only reason I don't ask players, I know you never get picked in big streams. The only other thing, Rocket League, is that it's not a big stream. I'm not a big streamer. I know it's popped up on the For You page or the TikTok Shorts page, but at the moment, if everything is reading correct on the screen, I've got one person watching me on TikTok. I've got no one watching me on Twitch. And I've got 2 people in YouTube vertical watching. It's, yeah, far from a big streamer. On a good day, I've got like, I had 3 people watching yesterday, and that was my brother, my friend that I know in real life, and Max, who joins all of our streams. But hey, I'll take that. Awful shooting. We are doing literally so bad today. Howdy, Stacey. Happy Friday. How are you diddling? Bigger than I because I have 16 subs. Supposed to hit your shots. I know I'm supposed to hit my shots. We're warming up. We're warming up. This game. Good, thanks. Can't wait to finish work. Happy days. I mean, it's 3:52. What time do you normally finish? Say 5, and then you've got an hour and, what, 7 minutes to go. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. I feel sorry. A moment of silence, everyone, for Stacey and her 8 p.m. finish. 8-8. That is grim. That's a long... It's 12 hours, but that's a long old bloody... That's a long old thing. Levi, I haven't forgotten you. Levi with the follow. Thank you, Levi. That 12 hours. I couldn't do... I mean, I say I couldn't do 12-hour shifts. You only work 2 days a week. Oh, that's all right then. Allow it. If it was like I mean, 5 days a week doing 12 hours would be absolutely insane, but couldn't do that. I say I couldn't. I say I couldn't do that. We worked in hospitality for like 7 years. We did do that, and then we got fed up and left. Sunny with the follow as well. Thank you, Sunny. Yeah, old Rocket League plays bigger than I because you have 16 subs. The only reason I've got like 400 subs on YouTube was because like 20 years ago I used to make YouTube videos for Call of Duty and like make montages and do edits and that. After about 2012, maybe like 2014, I didn't touch my YouTube account. And it was only when I started streaming in August that I thought, well, I'll use me account which I've already got followers on. I haven't got any guns. That's the only reason we've got I say we've got followers on. YouTube. Come on, I can get this win. I hope I can. Fingers crossed. But now 12-hour bloody shifts. Hello, Farmo. I'm gonna call you Farmo. But at least it's not 5 days a week. I mean, I normally do what, 8 till 4. And that's enough for me. 4 p.m. finishes are elite. It's better than 9 to 5, I think. Finishing at 5 during rush hour fucking stinks. Trying to drive anywhere at 5 is shocking. Oh, we've got someone else here. You're just lobbing grenades. Come on, come out from behind your hill. It's not gonna. Howdy, Dorothy. How are you doing? I don't know if my thing's not actually showing new followers and things like that. But if you have followed on the tubes, thanks. It's Jakey with the follow. Thank you, it's Jakey. And D's Nuts. Are you the same D's Nuts that's on YouTube, or are you a different D's Nuts? I refuse to believe that two separate people named D's Nuts on two separate platforms in the same stream. The same. It's the same. Crazy. My life. Ooh, failed to compose competitive items in lock service. Okay. That's something to do with the Fallout skin. Fumbled it, and I did. Big time. What I should have done is I should have got the first shotgun shot out, and then I should have swapped to the SMG. Which is what I normally do. But we're losing it. We're losing the Fortnite touch. So I swear it's like one way or the other with YouTube subscriptions. It either doesn't show at all, or it does, or it like half shows. So you just sent me 108 likes. Thank you very much, D's Nuts. That's very nice of you. I appreciate the 108 likes. Change it to 167. Because Caster Labs isn't showing everyone who's following. Streamlabs isn't showing everyone that's following. But my emails are. And normally the emails don't. Weird. Who knows? Dorothy said hi. Hi, Dorothy. I think you've already said hi, haven't you? I'm confused about this whole said hi thing. Proper throws me off. Gotta go, sorry. Am I doing one tomorrow at the same time? There won't be a stream tomorrow. The next stream will be on Sunday. I'm gonna go back to the menu. Sunday at... It'll probably be like Sunday evening, maybe about 7ish, give or take. I'm like, okay, I don't want the battle pass. Go away. Stop bottlenecking me into the battle pass. These, I've just sent you 142. Attaboy. Appreciate that. It's like everything in Fortnite just froze. Is it because they were updating the shop or something? Be there if you can. Happy days. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. If you can, we'll see you there. If you can't, we'll see you another time. Even the shop is just full of absolute shite. Howdy, Ethan. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I mean, the problem is I can't even properly listen to the songs because I've had to turn the music off because of copyright. It just ain't on. What am I up to today? We're chilling. At the moment, we're attempting to play Fortnite, but it seems that it's being weird. And then yeah, He's out racing your car. What car? We'll catch you another time, Rocket League plays. Thanks for joining. Skyline R34. I'm gonna nod and pretend I know. I'm guessing it's a Nissan Skyline. I know it's a Nissan, but I'm just gonna nod and agree because I don't really know much about cars. So that's cool. Where did you go racing? Blitz. Let's go for Blitz Royale. Bit of wheel. Westron said hi. Howdy, Westron. How you doing? I'm going to have to give this a Google because it's confusing me. I don't know what the whole maybe gain some subs and get a crown win. I hope I get one too because I don't want to sit all afternoon dying. We'll see how we go. Was it Castelabs? Castelabs said hi. There's an abandoned airport near me, so you race there. That's pretty cool, to be fair. I mean, if it's abandoned and there's a space, then why not? Yeah, mate, as well. 1,000 horsepower. It's a beast. That does sound pretty sick. I'm not too bad, thanks, Westron. Better if we can. By the way, I have rewards. I do indeed. I haven't got the. I haven't actually got the battle pass. Because it was there's not a lot in there. But I'll have a look, see what there is. Oh, he's off. There we go. Candy followed the creator. Thank you, Candy. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Skylines are really nice. Surprise show, but really nice. You don't see it. I'd like it's what was it they were mostly in? Was it Fast and Furious that it was in? Mate, follow for follow. Might as well, yeah, go on then. Twitch is fucking shy anyway, so Tamrak just followed. You know what, I'll follow you back now, Tamrak. Can't hurt, right? Exactly. Where's your thing? There you go, man. I've followed you back. I think Twitch is the hardest platform. What other platform do I stream on? We're on YouTube and TikTok as well. There should be a little overlay that occasionally pops up under the webcam, just with our social thingamajiggy. Hope the balls are right. Honestly, it was all right to start with. He did the injection, and he was like, "It's gonna sting a bit," and I was like, "Yeah, Sam." He did the injection. I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad." You know, can't feel anything. I could feel he was rooting around. So I was like, "Ah, this ain't too shabby. I think we're onto a winner here." And then he clamped the old testes down. Ah, we got beamed. He can you play? Unfortunately not today. AKF HDJFB. We're just chilling and playing. Let me quickly read these chats and that quick. I would like to see YouTube, but I'm having trouble multi-stream from OBS YouTube. What problems are you having multi-stream from OBS? I wonder if I may be able to assist. But yeah, I'm guessing it's like where he clamped, and it felt like something was squeezing on the tubes in the old testes, and it felt like it was squeezing incredibly hard. And I was like, he was like, "You all right?" And I was like, it was pretty painful. And then when I got home and the anaesthetic was wearing off, felt like I'd been kicked in the balls. So that was fun. It does. Mine was like, it was painful. Like, yeah, like he's like, "Oh, do you need some more? Do you reckon you need some more anaesthetic?" And I was like, "Oh, you can try." Wow, this is slow. So he gave like he did a little bit more, and it went away for about 3 seconds, and then it came back. I was like, yeah, it wasn't it wasn't the best. He's calling back. "You gonna be my last days? I've got terminal brain cancer." Well, that's not good, is it? It worked the first few times, but all of a sudden the broadcast won't load on YouTube anymore. What do you use to stream? Obviously, do you use OBS? Do you use multi-stream? Atom multi-stream? What's the main thing you use to do the? I would recommend, if you use OBS, download Stream Elements. I would say, I tried Stream Elements and I wasn't a fan. Personally, I would recommend Atom. Oh, we're dying again here. Oh, almost. Yeah, but Ben's sounded like it went a lot smoother than mine. Yeah, Tamarack, I'd recommend Atom multi-stream. Where am I from? I'm from the United Kingdom. Thank you for the follow, I Heart Cars. Very good of you. Shall we? Can you play with you? Unfortunately, not today, my dude. We're just doing a chilled out little stream. We're recovering at the moment. I don't want to be doing anything like mental in the best way possible. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I mean, it hasn't got me stream key. But yeah, Atom multi-stream I think is probably. We use sort of like a mix. I've got Streamlabs for recent events, and then Atom multi-stream and Atom vertical that streams to. Well, Atom vertical streams to YouTube. We use TikTok Studio or TikTok Live Studio to stream to TikTok, obviously. And then everything else just goes through OBS. Hello again, Carl Lanes. How are you doing? Even Blitz today feels awfully sweaty. Feels like a very sweaty day for Fortnite. It's not a vibe. We don't like the sweaty Fortnite. Ninja Sloth with the follow. Thank you, Ninja Sloth. Appreciate that. We've nearly got 20 new followers on this here stream on TikTok. That is, I do appreciate that. That takes us to about 280 something, nearly at 300. That would be cool. Does TikTok seem to have more traction? Didn't mean to run to that. It's a weird one. Trying to think the best way to more views, more likes, more follows, more people stopping. What I would say followers wise, I do get the most followers through TikTok. However, I would probably imagine TikTok is primarily it's people just scrolling through. It's people just scrolling through. They just follow and then they just scroll on. So, like a couple of people have just followed, but they've already left. Trusted Hex, hi, how are you doing? But yeah, I feel like people follow on TikTok and then pretty much just like leave instantly. But I'd say probably I do have a follower on TikTok who is probably our most interactive follower. Apart from that, we don't. Oh, okay, we don't really get a huge amount. I think the most interaction really that I get is through YouTube vertical. Is normally where I get the most people come through, to be honest. But I say the problem with TikTok vertical that I get. I'm good, thanks. Trusted Hex. Yeah, same. I think it's weird for each platform has its own pros and cons. So for me, personally, the worst platform for me is Tamarack. Add background music. See, the thing is, the only problem I've got, Hex, is that because we stream on multiple platforms, if I put background music, it then gets copyrighted on other platforms. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm sure if there's a way that I can do it through TikTok Live Studio, only TikTok Live Studio, then happy days. But I can use uncopyrighted music. So if I just go to my talking scene, you'll get music now because I've clicked. You probably won't be able to see it as much, Hex, but on horizontal platforms, we're now on our talking scene. So it's mostly me, and then there's a little box here with the game. So it's obviously the focus is more on me. It's more talking. There's music playing at this point, but what we're playing is just a random uncopyrighted synthwave playlist. So I can put that in the background on vertical, which should probably be better, but I tend not to go for. I know a lot of people on TikTok use copyrighted music, but a lot of people just stream through TikTok. But because we're on Twitch and YouTube, as soon as it gets a whiff of copyrighted music, it goes no. It normally only bans it in Belarus and Russia, to be fair. but still, on YouTube Vertical, put a lot on screen like sub count and also some other stuff. To be fair, like I say, our YouTube at the moment is just a very basic one. I know there's some other bits we need to look into, like overlays and bits on stream. Also use a hand cam. So the only problem, I use a controller, I don't use keyboard and mouse. We're on Xbox. Will be pressed. Because we're on Xbox, and the way that the setup is, a hand cam would be, there isn't like a great deal of room for hand cam, but yeah. I mean, personally, I've been saying about like platforms and that. The worst platform for me is Twitch. Twitch is the worst platform. I would say YouTube in general is second. It gets lots of traction with, it gets a lot of interaction, but normally when we're playing Fortnite, and then it only pushes its like kids. My YouTube is, it might be hidden at the bottom of the screen. At the very, very, very bottom of the screen, there's like a little scroll through just under the followers goal. Should say Leap at the moment. And then don't forget to follow. And then Twitch. And then YouTube. So Xarpz streamer. What about monetization? Best platform for making revenue. Realistically, at the moment it's TikTok, but huge butts. We're talking, I don't know, Iggy Azalea sized butt here. Realistically, I don't make anything. TikTok is the easiest because people can send gifts, and depending on your setup and what you're playing, you can not necessarily like bait gifts, but you can, there's incentives to gifts, which seems to work easier if you're playing on if you game on a PC rather than the Xbox. So what I use is for basically all the pop-ups and things is an app called Tickfinity. But with that, you can have it control elements within a game. So if you're playing, we're playing Fortnite, for example, Fortnite. If someone gifted like a galaxy, you could tell Tickfinity that whenever a galaxy is received, that it will shut down Fortnite. And, you know, or if you gift me 10 hearts, it will drop my equipped weapon. So TikTok is easier to get gifts and revenue through, I think, because as soon as you can use TikTok Live Studio, you can start earning money. And then you can use things like I've got a follower goal, so every time someone follows me on TikTok, it plays a voice mod. So that's sort of an incentive to get people to follow. But gifts wise, I don't really do like a gift push because I don't know, I just don't. Do I use OBS? I certainly do. I use OBS and then I use a virtual camera from OBS into TikTok Studio, just because, according to the guys at Leap, which is the agency we're in, the stream, if you use a stream key on TikTok, you don't get as much of a push through the view page. If you use the TikTok Live Studio app, because you're using their app, you're sort of rewarded by having your live pushed, which, happy days. What is Leap? Leap, it's a gaming agency on TikTok. So essentially you join them and they run campaigns and things, which allow you to earn coins, which obviously makes you money. And and then they help with technical things in the background, so like bans, any advice on how to grow your channel, any technical things, you've got any like technical questions, they help you with that. But it's sort of a platform for TikTok has agencies anyway, but some agencies are just agencies, like you join them, there's no focused area, they're just there to help you push your channel, but they might not know what works with gaming as opposed to people who just do typical social media content. So Leap are a gaming focused agency, so it's run by Slow Sticks, who over the last like year or two on TikTok gaming wise has gone because of things like pop-ups and interactive elements on stream and such. So he runs the agency, and there's a couple of hundred people in there, and it's decent. Like I say, you get advice, there's technical information, things like that, but they help with you growing your platform. Like I say, Twitch and no, it's completely free. You can refer people. It's like I say, there are sections on there for like Twitch and YouTube as well, but it is pretty much like TikTok focused. But you can be in there if you're on Twitch and YouTube, but they do really recommend TikTok because it is where you do mostly grow. Let's change this back to full screen. But the problem with we don't want full screen, we want vertical. Fool. The problem, let's say, with Twitch, to be able to start earning money, you have to become an affiliate. Now, obviously, I've been streaming since like August, and I've got the followers. I've got pretty much everything. George Bentley, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, my guy. Twitch, we pretty much meet every criteria except we don't get 3 average viewers per stream. So I can't become an affiliate on Twitch, which means I can't start making money on Twitch. You can help me with the average viewers. I mean, that would be sick, because it's a pain in the, I get not very many. Like there's things I need to improve on Twitch, like the banners and things like that, which I'll do at some point. But apart from that, it's a mare. Ohio Boo. Oh, it's a bot with a follow as well. Thank you very much, Ohio Boo. And then YouTube, YouTube just, you need like however many hundreds of millions of followers to get monetized on YouTube, and that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Xander Booms, can you add me? Unfortunately, not today, Xander Booms. 1,000 apologies, my guy. You help me make my stream look cool like yours, and I'll help you get affiliate. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal, to be fair. I'll take that deal. Awful shooting going on here. Got that. Discord for sure. Let me see what my Discord is. 2 seconds. Let me load it up quick. Take that. Give it 1,000 years. Why does TikTok insist on being on over the top of every single app? Where is Discord? Discord confuses me. I'm doing like 3 things at once here. Hang about. I just dropped my gun. Ah, we should have won that. Unbelievable. Danny with a follow. Thank you, Danny, with a follow. That is very, very, very nice of you. Let's say, figure out how this works. I hate Discord. Let me just figure out how to take off how to take off all these stupid bastard sounds. Oh my god, just show me what my Discord name is. Jesus. Turn off streamer mode. It's Xarpz underscore XARPZ underscore. I'll put it. Oh, there you go. Let me. I mean, you've just put yours in there, so let me add you quick. It does. I didn't know how to turn it off. There's that streamer mode thing. And it was just being very stupid. What's up, my G? Howdy, D's nuts. How do he be doing? Can I play red versus blue? Not looks like there's any menu in the stream again. What do you mean? Any menu in the stream again? Bare confusion. Looks like there's any menu. I'm hoping this is some super cool, elaborate setup for like another D's nuts joke. Because honestly, that would catch me out big time. I've just thrown you a oh yeah, it's just come up that you've accepted. Happy days. I've normally got Discord on either my phone or my laptop all the time anyway, so I can normally always see. Give me 3 reasons why you should subscribe to me. Obviously, number 1 is because I'm unbelievably handsome. 2 is because I'm unbelievably good at games. And 3 is because you're already debating it, so you might as well. How's that for 3 reasons? I can't believe they've called that the stinkfish and not the pufferfish. Look at it. Looks a bit like your mum. No joking. That'd be nasty, wouldn't it? Yo, I liked and subbed. Thanks, chili pickle dude. Your mum is dead. Well, that's a shame, isn't it, Benjamin? That just solidifies the point, doesn't it? I'm joking. It's alright, I wouldn't have cared anyway. In the nicest way possible. I hope you win. I hope I win too. Your mum jokes are just elite. We love a your mum joke. Kids need to bring that back. You don't see a lot of. You don't see about a lot of your mama jokes nowadays. Or like your dad. You know. People just can't people can't take a good battering of a joke as they used to be able to. Ooh, someone else is shooting us as well. Back in the day, it's because it's old. Your mum never gets old, chili pickle dude. Just like Finjamin's mum, she doesn't get old because she's dead. Do you see what I mean? You can take one joke and you go to another joke. I'm sorry for picking on you again, Finjamin. But you see what I mean. Mo67 with the follow. Thanks for Mo67. Yeah, it is old, but it's a blinder. Someone says something, you're like, yeah, well, your mum, and it's a blinder. Someone says something like, oh god, that's so hard, and you come in with that's what your mum said last night. Because the beauty of it is that I'm now inferring that I was having relations of a sexual nature with your mother. Yeah, no, 67's awful, but we had someone follow called Mo67 on TikTok, so we have to do. His name's obviously 67 for a reason. You know, it's one of those. Lurking while I take care of some stuff at work. Happy days, Lurk, all you like, my dude. We always say we don't we never expect people to fully ever interact. We appreciate people just joining in, even if it's just watching. That's what it's all about. What's so funny about a kid moving his hands going 6'7", bro? It's not even funny. I completely agree with you, chili pickle dude. There is literally nothing funny about 6'7". It is probably about the worst thing there is. Absolutely hate it. Like, that son of Gary as well as followed. Bro, can I add me? Unfortunately not CCVR. We doth not be adding peeps on the Fortnite, unfortunately. Do thoroughly apologise. And my guy, I hope you can forgive me. Collect 2 Heineken 0% stamps. Get fucked. Why would I want Heineken 0% for? Give me Heineken 100%. Like moonshine. Should we lose another one? Ah, now it's not automatically scrolling on TikTok. Alfie G with a follow. Thank you, Alfie G. Are you Ali G's cousin? What are my hobbies? You know, usual boring things. Playing games, watching telly. Playing games. Watching telly. Playing darts. Play darts. MC Declan. In the house. Thanks, MC Declan. Watagwan, Rude Boy. Ollie JMC18 with a follow as well. Thank you, Ollie JMC18 with a follow. Appreciate you, my guy. So apart from playing games, darts is probably our main hobby. We love a bit of darts. Darts is where it's at. And if you don't like darts, then cool. I suppose it's not for everyone. Ah, we've not got a fucking gun out. It picked up a shield from the floor rather than reloading the SMG. Howdy, yeah. FNAF world, how are you doing? Am I good at darts? I'm okay. I'm not phenomenal. I'm not awful. What's me, where's the thing I can see what me average in that is? Me average is about 48. So not phenomenal, but I'm not too bad at darts. Like, I reckon I could probably scrape a pub team as a substitute for when every single player they've got is injured. And then they would be like, oh, fucking hell. Right. Get Xarpz in. Have I got a 180 before? I've had a few. Not a phenomenal amount. I think in my lifetime of playing darts, I think I've hit like 4 or 5. At like most. I can't say I've hit loads, but I think probably like 5 over like what, 20 years. So very low rate of 180s. Out of those 5, I think I've pretty much hit them over maybe the last 10 years. Well, one probably about 10 years, 9 years ago. The rest probably within like the last 3, I would say. But not an awful lot. I don't know what it is. I can normally group darts relatively okay, but as soon as it comes to like a treble 20, I can get 2, and then the third one just never wants to follow. Or I get 1, the second misses, and then the third goes in. I can never get bang, bang, bang. And it really annoys me when you see, like on TikTok, you see the TikTok dart players, and they're like, oh, watch me hit my 795,000th 180 today. And they just make it look like so effortless. And it makes me really mad, because I want to be able to hit 180. Is that easy? But I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get to that level. What darts do you use? What's your choice of dart and weight? like sometimes it's an infuriating sport, but I love it. It's about the only sport I'm really good at, or all right at, is darts. Every other sport, nah, useless. Dark light. What was that? Dark night light. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what mine are called. I'll have a look in a second because I'll be able to find what they're called. Oh, they're up here. Are we going to get a win? Is this the one? Is this where we get the win? They use dark, night, dark, and they are light. No, we were so close. I couldn't get the shotgun out quick enough. What a Russ Clark. Unbelievable fumblage again. I use the Reux. R-E-U-X. Pixel cut. Target in 26 grams. Very nice start. I haven't got them right on me right now, but that's the it's a bit blurred. But yeah. 80 Great British pounds they cost. I'm saying the dark night. Harrows. Are they Harrows darts? The Black Knight. Dark Knight Black. They look quite nice, to be fair. Nice. We used to, I think it was 24 gram we used before, and we had the Beloids number 2s. And no Jace power. Knock 6-7. They're green and black. Green and black is a unreal combo for darts, I think. Mine. I mean, mine are. What have I got mine at the moment? Green, not green. Black K-Flex. So mine are just silver barrel black K-Flex with a gold. What's it called? Drawing blank. Points. Like gold grippy points. They grip the board nicely, but they do rip the board up a little bit. So, but yeah, I think black and green is a nice nice darts colour combo. Ah, go on. I would have been fuming if we lost that. Fuming. Do I play on any other consoles or just on Xbox? Is the only thing we play on. Maybe one day when, you know, we make it to the big leagues, I will probably transition over to PC. But until then, it's just Xbox at the moment. This is the wrong gun for that fight. That was not the gun for that fight. Let me tell you. Win. How you doing, Rashad? Or Rashad? I'm going to call you a Rash. Rash is close enough. Rash will do. When was the last time we were up? We must have won a game like 20 hours ago. We haven't won a game in ages. We need to win. You should get a VR. It's so fun being careful hitting your walls. I've been, to be fair, a VR headset is something I've been thinking about for a while. I would like a VR headset. At some point I will perhaps get one. As I say, especially with streaming as well, like everyone loves a bit of VR. Through the wall? Is that a joke? Through the wall of a ceiling? Horse shite. Absolute horse shite. There's a calories actually because of 12 scopes. Oof, got a sneeze on the go. Oof. Fucking hell. Bless me. And now my earphone's falling out inside my headphone. We got it. I wish people would stop liking that comment. Yumo. Probably now I've had like 27 followers this stream so far. On 282 followers. Shit the bed. We're nearly on 300. That's a blinder. Unfortunately, almost everyone who has followed has already left. Sad times. But you know what? It's always the afternoon streams, and it's always Fortnite that does it. But do you know what's irritating? Fortnite is always the one where I've got to sit and be like, no, I can't add you. Can I add you? Can I add you? Can I add you? Your name? Quick! Heal, you stupid fuck. So we can use banana. The banana, does the banana speed you up as well? And it does. Sprint, damn it! Now I'm off, pal. Why does it stop? Why does it just stop sprinting like that? Like, it didn't even just stop running. It just stopped me dead in my tracks. Why does it do that? Esme and Alice Adventures has subscribed 2 minutes ago. Thank you for subscribing, Esme and Alice Adventures. On the tubes. To return to the lobby. What is it, nearly 5? What we doing? Hour and a half. Just trying to think. Because I do want to stream tonight as well. So, I want to do Fallout later. What we will do is, let's just change back to talking so you're not just sitting in absolute silence, because no one likes sitting silent. I've just realised, oh my days, the whole time on Twitch then we've been in our talking scene. Fuck. Cracking. Oh, I can't believe I didn't change it back. What a fool. We need to set some time up together. We shall do, yeah. Nice. That's the only thing, is when you forget to press the button. I don't know how I didn't realise, how I didn't notice, like, moving, like, because now that I know, moving around, I can see me moving on OBS. Oh well, if you're on YouTube, vertical or TikTok, you would have had some cool was it no, what's it called, where's TikTok's in the way again, some no copyright synthwave in the background, which I'm sure sounds awesome. Yeah, we will certainly have to set some time up. If you drop us a message on Discord, it depends how soon you want to sort of go through bits and bobs. I'm probably available, I mean, immediately available, sort of like Sunday afternoon and all day Monday. But yeah, drop us a message and we can go through little bits and bobs and some mutual help. Golden Homer says, add me. Promising koi. That's a awfully tempting proposition, Golden Homer, but we are unfortunately going to have to decline. Very sorry. No, alright, that's fine. That is fine by me, like I say, but most ordinarily Monday to Friday, I'm at work anyway. But yeah, let us, whenever you're ready, give us a shout and we can go through setting bits up. Pretty much I say the long short of it, everything pretty much on stream that you see in the USA too. just to add some extra difficulties to the mix. What's it, like 6-7 hour? Oh my god, if I say it's about we'll just say 6. It's about a 6 hour time difference, give or take, isn't it? So, but yeah, we'll yeah, let us know either way, and we can rock and roll. Luke Elliott, how you doing, my guy? Rockage and rollage. But yeah, if it's sort of later on, like say US time, if it's like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, that time o'clock, then Fridays I'm normally up sort of relatively late anyway, so it don't matter. I do not know him, unfortunately. Ghosts don't exist. Who's that? Whom is he? Yeah, but not too bad, Luke. We are just about to shoot off for a little bit. Not sure what time it will be that we're back. Perhaps around 8-ish, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. We will be back. And we're going to be doing Fallout 3. Continuing our adventure. Unless something catastrophic happens in the next, like, 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, we'll be back between 7 and 8 o'clock. And we will be doing Fallout 3 again. But yeah. That's about it for now. Like I say, feel free if you want to join along in a bit. We should be here. Have a good few hours. Don't do anything I wouldn't in the few hours you've got, which isn't a lot. And yeah, we'll be back in a couple of hours for some more Unreal story-driven gameplay on the Fallout 3. But until then, have a good couple of hours, and we will see you shortly. See you soon.